Hey guys, Tom Macintosh 11 here, and today I'm going to show you how to disassemble a PS3 DualShock controller. So what you're going to need is you're going to need the controller, a little Phillips head screwdriver, and if it's your first time opening it up, you're going to need some pliers because the screws can be a little stiff. Okay, so you need to flip it over to the back and undo all these screws. Okay, now all of our screws are out. I think I've got all of them. You should be able to just pop the back cover off. There's a little clip here, so you want to put your thumb there and push a little and it'll just pop off like that. Now when you take the back cover off, try not to take off the L2 and R2 buttons because they're pretty hard to put back on. And now it's off. So what you're seeing now is the battery, and you want to make sure you take out the battery before you start touching the controller or anything. So pull this aside here, and you want to pull out this little dock, this little plug from this little socket here. It's really hard to do with your fingernails. Sometimes you might want to use the pliers. This is where the pliers come in handy, or you can use something else like that. Just be very gentle taking this out. Definitely do not pull on the red and black wires, because that could damage them. If your little battery connectors are giving you a lot of trouble like they are for me, I went out and got some tweezers, and this is what I did last time when I opened it, is put them in here. Wait for that to focus up. Just put them in there and then pull downward to kind of shuffle the connector out. And there we go. Whoops. And now the battery's out. There we go. We can put that over there with our case. Okay. So now we can see the motherboard. What you want to do is, there's one screw there. So grab your screwdriver and undo this little black screw there. The screws are especially tight, so this might be good to use pliers at this point. Yeah, it's coming out now. There we go. There's our other little screw. Put this one over here separate from these ones. Okay. Now that should pop right off with a little bit of wriggling. And there you have it. I can spin this one around. And there we go. Now I can see the joysticks. Now if we want to take them off, it's as simple as just pulling them off like that. You can see the little hole there where it goes on. Just pull them off. We can swap them around if we want. You've got to make sure when you're putting the back on, there's a little shape that you have to align. There we go. So when you're ready to put the new joysticks back in, and flip it back around and push it through. Should go through like that. There's a couple of notches in here that you want to align it with. So just make sure you got that all pushed down, all nice and accurately. Now grab our other screw that goes in here and put it in and screw that one back in. There we go, goes in easier than it came out. And put the battery back in. Make sure you don't put the battery in upside down. So you want to have this little line. If you have a look, there's one side of it has a little line, one side of it has a little in bit. So you want to put the line on top. Just push that in, nice and easy. And the battery just lays on top like that. Isn't secured in or anything. Okay, now for the back compartment, you want to get it over the L2 and R2 sticks, just like that. And just push it all the way around, it should be in. Now all you got to do is put your screws back in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes, and you should be good to go. If by any chance that when you're putting the back, when you're taking the back cover off or putting it back on, one of your shoulder buttons fell off, this is how you put them back on. So you want to make sure the number is facing away from the user, just like this one. So the 1 would be facing away from you if we're looking this way. So we put it in like this, pull out this whole little white compartment a little, push it under that groove and in, and there you go, it's back in. Now for the L2 button, it's just as easy. There's 2 little grooves on here, they have to align the 2 little notches in there. So what you want to do is clip them in like so, and there you have it. Except I put my little spring in wrong. This little metal bit provides a resistance, so make sure you've got it in the right spot, otherwise it won't work. There we go, now I got it working. And we put the back cover on like so, through the L2 and R2 buttons first, and then push it all the way around. There you go, that's it. Thanks for watching.